Hello, welcome to VC Tech Education. I, Dr. Vijay Chandra Jadala, welcomes you to today's session on Internet of Things. Internet of Things series, this is the third session where I am going to discuss regarding sensors, especially gas sensor and the gas sensor interfacing with mobile app. So, the gas sensor I am going to use is Mq2, where I am going to interface with the mobile app. The different sensors here are computizable gas that is smoke identification sensor, that is Mq2, where it will even identify the alcohol content, and Mq3 is the another sensor which will identify alcohol content. Generally it is used for breath analyzing session. And next is Mq4, where methane, propane and butane will be identified. Mq5, where methane, propane, butane, this is also works as same. Mq6, liquefied petroleum, butane, propane and LPG gas will be identified. Mq7, where carbon monoxide will be identified. Mq8, it is the hydrogen which will be identified by this sensor known as Mq8. Then Mq9, where carbon monoxide and methane both will be identified, and finally Mq135, where ammonium sulfide, benzene vapor will be identified. These are the different sensors which are generally used in IoT, Internet of Things, for the practical session. Today's practical is mainly using the Mq2 sensor. This is the Mq2 sensor where it will identify gases and also it will identify different gases, mainly the alcohol based gases. So, the practical session, the block diagram is we are using MCU, that is node microcontroller unit. So, as usual previous sessions, here is the node, this is the node MCU microcontroller unit, whereas this is the MCQ sensor, where it will observe the gas and identify the person. Based on the gas, it will give the readings. So, now we are using this practical session with the mobile app. By using a mobile app, we are going to do the practical session. Before going to the mobile app session, once we have to do the connections. The connections are here. 3 pins will be there. One is for the voltage. Voltage will be given to the voltage, ground will be given to the ground, data will be given to the data. And VCC pin of MQ2 is connected to the 3 volt pin of node MCU, that is regarding the voltage. Then ground pin of MCQ is connected to the ground pin of MQ2 is connected to the ground pin of node MCU. So, node microcontroller ground pin will be connected to the ground pin of MQ2. Then comes to AO pin is connected to the AO pin of node MCU. So, here AO pin will be there, the same AO pin should be connected. Then after this step, we are going to the practical session regarding the program. Okay, after connection with the node MCU as well as with the sensor, we are going to check the program. See here, include this, we are node MCU with the Wi-Fi, then blink simple exp8266.h, this blink BLYNK, blink is the app which I am using. Okay, blink timer. Then here you might have observed AUTH, this is a API key. Previous sessions, that is IoT 2, we connected with the cloud. In IoT 2, what we did, we connected with the cloud. Now we are connected with the mobile app. So when we have to connect with the mobile app also, this app will produce a key, API key, and this produced API key will send to the email which is given at the installation of the app. So at the installation of the app, it will ask your email details. So the data which that means when the new program is when the new program we are setting with the app, at that time it will produce a API key and that will be sent to your email. Okay, so it will produce a API key. Let's see here. 1 minute. See here, this is the token AUTH gas leak project, a device leak. This is the token will be sent, AUTH token. So authentication token will be sent to your email. So from the Blink we will get an authentication token. This token we have to copy and we have to paste this token in the program. Here the token will be pasted. Here I pasted the token for the sake of linking the mobile app software with the Nodemcu board and Arduino IDE program. So in Arduino IDE program, I given this authentication key. Then comes to the Wi-Fi settings. This is the Wi-Fi name here. Chandra is the Wi-Fi name and password is given. Once this is given, half of your work is completed, since the major thing is the API key which will link with the mobile app. The next one is the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is to be connected. To connect with the Wi-Fi, you need the username and the password. These two are given. Then Blink, BLYNK, Blink begin with authentication, username and password. And then there will be a loop to run the Blink. Then the program will continue. Okay. This is the major part of the program which I am explaining here. So when the program will be given in the link down, you can copy and paste it, and you have to do 3 changes you have to do in the program. That is the authentication token which you got, that should be added here, and next is the your user Wi-Fi name, whatever the Wi-Fi you are using, that name and your Wi-Fi password. These 3 changes should be done. Then you can execute the program successfully. But there will be an error. Why there is an error? The computer, the software, ADI software, the Arduino IDE software will not know about the Blink software. So the drivers of the Blink software should be added to the Arduino IDE. The drivers of the Blink software should be added to the Arduino IDE. So here this link will be given down. You click on this particular link and go here and download the latest release, that is V06 something. Okay, this latest release you download, it will give in the form of a zip file, RAR file. Okay, a bundle of the software will be given. That should be downloaded. Then the next step will be, after downloading it, you have to extract it from the Arduino IDE. From Arduino IDE, you have to add that particular zip library. So go to the sketch, then include library, add zip library. By clicking it, it will give us the path. You have to set that and you have to upload that zip bundle of the library to this particular Arduino IDE. After uploading, the next step is you have to install that. So to install it, go to Library Manager and here search for the particular blink, BLYNK, type here BLYNK, then it will ask to install. You say yes, then the uploading process will start. Then after that, once the uploading process is started, your work with the with combination of the Arduino IDE and the Nodemcu program is completed. But now the work regarding your mobile. Okay, so download from the Play Store, download Blink, BLYNK, search for it and download the app BLYNK app. Once you've downloaded and installed it, and when you open it, will ask for new project. What it will ask? It will ask for new project, my app and community. Just you select the new project. Once you select the new project, it will ask whether you got the authentication token should be sent to so and so email which you given at the time of the downloading time. Okay, yes, the authentication key should be sent to my email, so I will press OK. After pressing OK, then the next step will be select the hardware. The hardware should be connected to the software of the Android app software. So here you have to select the hardware known as Nodemcu. Since our board, the small tiny board which we are using is the Nodemcu board, so you have to click here Nodemcu. Once you click on the Nodemcu and once it is activated, so Nodemcu is the code. The name of our program is gas detector. Then the setup will be connectivity with the mobile and the app. Nodemcu is through Wi-Fi. Then say OK, create. Okay, then comes to after this you will get the components, that is tools which we can use on for the programming purpose. So drag and drop. So among these tools, the tool which we need is the gauge, GAUGE, gauge. This one, it will show as a meter reading. Okay, so I will select this tool and I will put it on the screen. This is the tool which I selected. After this, the next step is very simple. You have to go to the settings. Okay, for this gauge we are connecting to the Nodemcu. For it we need to go to the settings. Here settings is you have to say virtual. What we have to say? We have to say virtual and V2. Okay, then virtual components, there are different components ports. We select V2 so that this V2 will be included in the program. Next comes to the after virtual, resetting will be at what time? 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. So I am selecting 1 second. After every 1 second, the loop should be repeated. For that, select 1 second and then you have to push this code to the program. Click on push. Now it's setted and it will ask. Even you in further classes you can see the notifications can be sent to mobile, to mail, to Twitter and whatever other sources which you can send using this using this app. We will in further discussions we will see about them. Right now only just the meter reading, how it will work. So once again, before going to the lab session, once again I want to discuss you that there are number of sensors in the market for the industrial purpose. What we are discussing is about the gas sensor. Among it, what I am using is the Mq2 sensor. The block diagram of Mq2 sensor will be Nodemcu board, Mq2 sensor and the app, Blink app. Okay, so these three are the main components. Among them, how we are connecting VCC pin of Mq2 is connected to the 3-volt pin of Nodemcu. Ground pin of Mq2 is connected to the ground pin of Nodemcu. A0 pin is of Mq2 is connected to the A0 pin of Nodemcu. Then after this is the program which we are going to write. This is only the part of the program. Total program is given in the description link. You can take from there. So here we are including ESP266 Wi-Fi.h file, and we are including bylink simple ESP8266.h. Okay, but we didn't included this file, but right now we are writing the program, and how to include we are going to see in the next steps. And then the authentication code will be given here. This we have to change, and we have to change this, that is your Wi-Fi name and Wi-Fi password, and remaining program let it be as it is. Then comes to the Blink software to the Arduino. Okay, here we given the .h file to the library, that to execute this particular .h file of the library we have to link the library to the Arduino IDE. For that sake I am downloading this. This also will be given, this link also will be given in the given below in the next comes to the how you are going to, after downloading this, download version will be in the zip file, save it, and then you go back and you have to extract that particular downloaded file from Sketch, include library, add zip library, then that particular file will be extracted. And after extracting you go to the library manager, here type the blynk and it will and say install, it will install the library. Then after installing library, your work of almost your work is completed. Check your email. Before that you have to set the app. You have to download the Bylink app. After downloading app, go to new project. You have to give your email ID, then go to new project. Then the steps, it will ask whether to send the API code to the email. Say yes, then you will get such a email to your mail. Then you have to copy this authentication token. After copying, and you have to paste this authentication token here. Okay, then next is connecting the Nodemcu. You have to connect the Nodemcu. Then you have to take the gauge option and you have to drag and drop. You have to drop here. Then you have to do the settings for the gauge option. Your settings should be the virtual, and V2 should be the link. And after this, the time to reset the loop is 1 second. Every second it should check. Then you have to say push, so that the terms will be completed. And in further discussions you can send the messages to Twitter, you can send the messages to your mobile notifications, you can send email, and all other things can be done. Next step is, this is the gauge, and let's see the demo. Before going to start the demo, I request you all to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's go to the demo session. So this is the demo where here the readings are showing around 300. This is the Nodemcu board and it is connected to the pins as explained in the block diagram, and one is ground to ground, white color is ground to ground, another is the power pin, another is the data pin. So the gas reading is showing about 318. I am using Divyadhara, that is the Ayurvedic medicine. In it some alcohol will be there, so it is showing little alcohol content. The reading is upped a little, very little. Okay, 5 to 6 units, it's 340 to 346 like that. Next comes to the perfume. It is having high level alcoholic content. Check now, the reading went to 720, 734, 758. So alcohol content in perfume is very high, so it's giving the gas, releasing the alcoholic or other methane gas to the sensor. Then when I remove the paper from there, again it's showing decreasing the reading. Next I am going to use Volini, the pain reliever. It is also having some content of alcohol, so it is showing 789, 784, around like that. And next is sanitizer I am going to use. Sanitizer also will have the alcohol in it. Let's check it on the paper and check with the readings how much it will show with the sanitizer also. So the readings will change. Okay, this is a sanitizer. So now the readings came to again 742, 743, like that. That means the percent, it depends upon the percentage of the alcohol, the gases which it releases, the readings will be shown. So based on this meter reading, any leakages are there in the factories or industries will be identified with the sensors. This is only for the practical session. So a small sensors are used, where in the factories the big high capacity sensors will be used, and the meter readings will be portable to the mobiles and clouds and other things. So this is all about today's session. This is all about the today's session. I request you all, you have understood well. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I request you to subscribe my channel and share it, comment, give a comment on it, and like it. Thank you very much. We will meet you again in the next IoT 004 Internet of Things with another nice concept, new concept. Thank you one and all.